Christopher Foy.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. It is a pleasure to speak as Labor's last speaker in this budget debate. I would like to thank Tim McIndoe for two things. The first thing is that he realised that just before, well within 8 minutes of his own speech, he'd be asleep. So he set himself an alarm. He set himself an alarm, he fell asleep, and with 2 minutes to go, Mr Speaker, Tim McIndoe's alarm went off. And that tells you the story, Mr Speaker, of this budget. This is a tired budget, Mr Speaker, of a tired government that has fallen asleep not only just at the wheel, but at the Chief Whip's speech. 8 minutes into it, he'd had enough. He had to set an alarm, and that speaks volumes for this government and this budget, Mr Speaker. I'd also like to thank Tim McIndoe and wish him well for his career post the 2017 election as a standby judge for Dancing with the Stars. As a standby judge for Dancing with the Stars, Mr Speaker, because with his performance of scores out of 10, inaccurate by the way, Mr Speaker, inaccurate, that's pretty much all the Chief Whip for the House has got. And accuracy is something that's very important to me, Mr Speaker, and I want to be accurate in the way that we have described this budget. Some of my colleagues, Mr Speaker, have said that this budget lacks vision. I don't think that's quite precise, because if your vision is you can tax it, you can sell it, you can charge for it, and you can make a profit out of it, this is the budget for you. And Mr Speaker, I thought I'd seen everything in this budget, but to wake up this morning and to hear about this government with its plans for social bonds, I thought, well, this has gone too far. And Mr Speaker, this is a serious issue. This is a government that wants to help people make profits out of the treatment of mental health patients. Now, I've thrown some accusations at the national government before, but to think that this is not a good old-fashioned Tory government when it wants to charge or help companies make profit out of mental health provisions in our communities shows you just how true Tory this government is. Just how true Tory this government is. Mr Speaker, where is the vision in this budget for children in my electorate of Mana to dream to succeed? For those children who are vulnerable, for those children who come from homes, Housing New Zealand homes, private rental homes where their families are struggling, there is no vision in this budget for them, Mr Speaker. Let's look at those many thousands of constituents of mine who live in Housing New Zealand houses. Where's the vision for them? There's none. The only vision for those families, Mr Speaker, is this budget allows this government to sell off swathes of Housing New Zealand homes. Mr Speaker, I came from a state home too, just like the Prime Minister who sits over there. I'm proud to say I grew up in one. That state home, Mr Speaker, let me get here. It was an anchor in my community. But that government over there wants to take that away. That government wants to take that away. Take that opportunity away from many of those families, many of those children who want a good, affordable, warm house to live in. And they sit over there and they're quite happy to do that. And where's the vision for helping our families save, Mr Speaker? Well, there's none. It's the 8th time in this budget, Mr Speaker, that this government has taken a crack at KiwiSaver. The 8th time. And for all those 2.5 million people who saw the benefit and the incentive of the $1,000 kickstart that is now gone for anyone who hasn't already signed up. Now, I made the point during the budget debates that some of the members across the hall have already signed up to KiwiSaver. And Mr Speaker, I know we're not allowed to read speeches, but for the purposes of actually, I want to read the roll of honour for people who are going to vote for getting rid of the KiwiSaver kickstart, but they have probably already taken that $1,000. So here it is. Amy Adams, Todd Barclay, Maggie Barry, Andrew Bailey, Chris Bishop, Simon Bridges, Jerry Brownlee, David Carter, Matt Ducey, Sarah Dowie, Te Ururua Flavel, Craig Foss, Paul Foster-Bell, Marama Fox, Paul Goldsmith, Joe Goodhue, Joanne Hayes, Brett Hudson, Nikki Kay, Nuk Kurako, Barbara Kuriga, Melissa Lee, Tim McIndoe, Todd McClay, Ian McKelvey, Mark Mitchell, Todd Muller, John O'Naylor, Alfred Nardo, Simon O'Connor, Hikia Parata, Parmjeet Palmer, Alistair Scott, Scott Simpson, Stuart Smith, Lindsay Tish, Nikki Wagner, Morris Williamson, Michael Woodhouse and Zhan Yang. Mr Speaker, those people have already signed up to KiwiSaver. They have signed up to KiwiSaver. They've got their $1,000, but they are going to deny future generations of this country their incentive to start their KiwiSaver program. They've taken their $1,000, they're all sweet, they're good, but they're not going to let future generations of Kiwis sign up to KiwiSaver and have their incentive to start their savings regime from a very young age. And my simple message that I'll continue to say to that side of the House is give it back. Give it back. Give it back. If you're quite happy to sit in this House and say, well, we don't need that anymore, it's not, we don't need this anymore, that is not an incentive. It's not an incentive anymore to sign up to KiwiSaver. Give the money back. Give the money back. A deafening silence from that side of the House, Mr. Speaker. A deafening silence. And isn't it a strange, strange coincidence, Mr. Speaker, that the first year of savings from getting rid of the KiwiSaver kickstart is about $175 million. And what's Bill English's proposed surplus for the next financial year? $176 million. So in one foul swoop, getting rid of that KiwiSaver kickstart, Mr. Speaker, the government has landed itself on a surplus. But hold on a minute, we've been here before. We've been here before. They've said that we'll get the surplus. And again, Mr. Speaker, this is a government that said we are in surplus. It's a complete and utter fallacy that this government has ever delivered a surplus. And again, for the records of accuracy, it's not 9-0, it's 9-7. You've been there for 7 years and not delivered one surplus. And you sit over there saying you're the great economic managers of New Zealand and this government is working for a better New Zealand, but you haven't managed to deliver one. This government has not delivered one surplus, Mr. Speaker. So in the interests of accuracy, Mr. Speaker, it's not 9-0. I want it to put into Hansard that the last Labor government delivered 9 surpluses and Bill English hasn't delivered one. In fact, he's on -7. That's how bad this government is. And we were told just before the election, Mr. Speaker, no new taxes. Well, in this budget, there are 3 new taxes. If you're going to go overseas and come back, you're going to get charged a new tax. Of course, they call it a levy. Let's Google levy.
Order.
Let's take the chance to Google levy, as the Prime Minister said. Is it a tax or is it not? Well, that was a debate. Google levy, bang, tax. If you go through the airport, you're going to get charged $22. Were Kiwis told about that? No. If you've got a broadband internet connection or you're a mobile user, and you're going to be paying a levy or tax on that. And also we can go into the debate about a capital gains tax. And already the list member from Palmerston North has already said that it is a capital gains tax when the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister said it wasn't. Mr. Speaker, this is a tired government. This is a tired budget. It's a tired budget from a tired government that has fallen asleep at the wheel. And I want to thank Tim McIndoe. We had to wait 15 hours to get to the truth, and his alarm went off because he himself had fallen asleep. That's what happened. 8 minutes through the speech, I think he was probably asleep for 15 hours, Mr. Speaker, especially through his own members' contributions. This is a budget that lacks vision, is not tackling the real issues that matter to Kiwis. They are around housing. And if you want to know our plan, make sure you do something about investing in Housing New Zealand and building some houses. Nick Smith wouldn't know a thing about that. I would love to go to one of Nick Smith's consent warming parties, because that's all he's delivered, Mr. Speaker. That is all he has delivered. In education, we're seeing them crow about extra investment. They cut the education budget. And look, what we've seen today, Mr. Speaker, and this is a serious issue in health, is where this government's real DNA lies. They want to help people make profit out of looking after people with mental illness. Is that the kind of government that New Zealanders want? I don't think so. I don't think so, because we know what's going to happen there. The easy cases get taken and the profit gets made, and those that are too hard get left and nothing is done with them, Mr. Speaker. Nothing is done with them. That is the real DNA of this government. This is a tired government. It has run out of ideas and is asleep at the wheel, and Tim McIndoe's alarm clock absolutely confirmed that. Yes.